name is Catherine. Welcome to the Pet Healing Show. Happy Wednesday, everybody, for everyone who joins me live and watches this on the day we go live. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful week. I know that it is kind of a big week with lots of shifts and lots of things happening. And I know that from observing my beloved pet, that there's a lot going on for the animals too. So I welcome you to join me today for the Pet Healing Show as we go a little bit deeper into our connection with our beloved pets and how we can help them to be happy and healthy in their life. So hello everyone, my name is Catherine O'Shea. I am a Tao healing practitioner and an animal communication specialist. So I work with people too, but I really specialize in working with animals. And part of this is because this was my natural connection, even as a child, was with animals and receiving communication and information and just a knowing about what they were wanting to communicate and what they needed. And some of you might be able to really relate to that as well. And as I got older, I kind of got put on my own healing journey through being diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And I knew there was just so many ways to heal. I just knew this in my heart. So I went on a journey to find different ways to heal. I tried so many things, and a lot of things helped me. And what really, really helped me is when I came across Tao healing. So this is part of what I'm going to share with you today. And the other significant thing was for me, as I started to practice this Tao healing, I learned ways to self-heal myself that felt familiar, but went a little bit deeper into the ancient wisdom and into my own connection to my heart and soul in a way that I hadn't experienced before. I did the self-healing techniques, the practices. I sang Love, Peace, and Harmony, which we'll sing today, which is a beautiful, beautiful therapeutic healing song that I love. And the animals love it because it's based on sharing source, frequency, and vibration. And we know that animals are so good at communicating through frequency and vibration. This is how they know when we're upset. This is how they would know so many things in the wild, along with their senses. They kind of combine these. And I'm learning this more and more and more deeply as I connect and communicate with them. So in my own healing journey, as I really actually started to feel so much better, I really wasn't in balance emotionally. I was doing my best, but as I started to heal and feel better and better and better, I realized actually how bad I felt. Have you ever experienced that before? It's like, or when something lifts from you or a shift happens for you and you're like, wow, I had no idea what effect that was having on me until it's gone. This is kind of how my healing process was. So it was really that deep and that profound for me. I started to feel balanced emotionally, which anyone who has a thyroid anything knows. That's a big deal. Hi, everybody. Hi, Steph. Hi, Karen. It really is a big deal to feel better and balanced emotionally if you have a thyroid challenge. And for me, I didn't have a thyroid at all. So I started to not only feel more emotionally balanced, but my energy also was much better. I was so up and down. I was afraid to exert myself because if I did, then I would be flat out for like days potentially. So it also helped me in really every aspect. My need for medicine decreased. That's like a big thing. And that was over a little bit more time as I became a practitioner of Tao healing. I thought, well, if I can receive this, and I was receiving blessings from other practitioners, Tao healing practitioners, I was like, if I can receive this, I want to be able to share it because I've had such an amazing experience. And I'm feeling so much better. I want to be able to facilitate this for other people. And so that is what I do as a Tao hands practitioner, a Tao healing practitioner. I'm also a certified Tao source communicator. But as I started to heal, this is when actually this ability to communicate with the animals really stepped forward. And it was very natural, and everybody around me kind of knew it. And I was still, it was just kind of my way of being. It was such a natural thing I experienced even as a child, even though this was a much different level. I wasn't quite as tuned into it as everybody else, because I don't know if that's ever happened to you. Someone's complimented you on something or said, "Oh, you're really this way." And you're like, "Really?" Like, "Oh, you're really brave." And you're like, "I don't feel brave." This happens all the time, I think. It really can. So I hadn't quite noticed it yet. And so, I listened to the people around me, and they were part of my healing journey. And so I really started to share this. I started to share this with other people, and to help their animals, right? And in hopes of serving the animals, not really knowing how that was going to work, because I'm just facilitating it and doing the very best I can, just like everybody is every day. So as I continued to share it, I was absolutely so blown away by what was coming through, and how what was coming through was connecting to people and bringing this like profound healing to their hearts, as well as all the healing and transformation that I was experiencing, or I was witnessing their animals go through emotionally, behaviorally, physically. It was really, really, really heart touching, and it still is to this day. And this is why I do this. So I come live on Facebook for the Pet Healing Show every Wednesday and Friday. Sometimes we have guests, and I am looking for someone who wants to receive a live reading, do some stuff online. So if you have an animal who needs help, or you would like to learn more about, you can send me a message and let me know that you would like to be a guest on the show, and you can apply, and I will get back to you. It's really nice when you have people experiencing it and going through it live online. And I really want to bring that experience to people. It's really so heart touching and so moving. So if anyone feels generous enough to open themselves up to that experience, that would be great. Today, I wanted to connect to all of you and see how I can support you and your beloved pet family members. We're going to go ahead and make a heart-to-heart connection here in a minute. I'm just taking time to share this video, and you can share it too if you'd like to. Sharing is caring. Please like it and follow me so you'll know when I go live. I've been doing lots of other different kinds of videos. I have more in store. I'm very excited about all the things I want to share with everybody. And so we're going to be doing some demos. I'm going to be doing some readings and some blessing demos. So if anybody is experiencing their animals having any kind of issues, any kind of challenges, any way you need support, or if you have an animal you would like to hear from because you're not really sure what's going on with them, let us know in the chat, and we will start doing some practices and some connecting on the soul level. And when I say that, you might be going, what does the soul level mean? So when I say soul, yeah, I mean spirit. And I also mean information and message. So all of us carry this quantum field of information and messages, different things we've experienced, different emotions, things we've seen, things we've been through, different things we love, right? That have contributed to information in our field. And every moment, everything is happening in that way. And this is what the animals are so brilliantly tuned into, which is just what I absolutely love. So everyone and everything carries information and messages, down to the cell, to our heart, to our liver, to everything, even our behavior. And we're communicating through information and message all the time. When you want to deliver a certain message to someone, you communicate in a certain way with a certain tone and vibration. Very much so, if you say, I love you with that vibration of love and light and really from your heart, people can feel it. And this is not only face to face. This on the soul level can be felt like this when we're on the computer, when we're thousands of miles, not even watching this live at the same time. So this is the beautiful thing about Tao healing and soul communication is there's like no time, no space. You can raise your vibrational field, you can raise the positive, you can increase the positive information and messages in your field at any moment, at any time. And so this is how this healing works. And it really brings in the messages from the source, from the highest source. And whatever you connect to in your heart in that way is perfect. I want everybody to be able, sorry, I want everybody to be able to be who they are and bring their heart and their what they connect to, because when you do that, it makes it more powerful for everybody. Okay, hi Treen. Hi Sunley. Oh, we have our Aussie friends. Great. Hi Karen. So we're going to connect on this level of soul. So it's also the level like when you're thinking about someone and they call you. And you're like, wait a minute, I was thinking about you. Or have you called someone and they say that too? Or, you run into somebody you were just thinking about the other day. Or, there is this quantum entanglement that we have that brings us all together, that connects us on the level that we may not be able to see or may not always have the time to acknowledge or experience. But the animals are so brilliant at showing us that this level exists. This is how you feel their love in such a powerful way, and how you can connect to their hearts just instantly when you look at them. They are in this unconditional love, and sometimes they have things to teach us, things to show us, and their connection could go way back to our connection to us could go way further back than we think. And for those of you who are open to that or who believe in past lifetimes, that is one way. And it can even be in this lifetime. If you don't believe in that, it's okay. Just bring your heart and we're going to connect. We're going to call on the heart and soul of our animals to bring in this connection even more. And this in itself is such a powerful tool to connect to your animals this way. I was teaching these classes called Animal Connection, and I had a woman in Spain who was joining, and she still to this day uses this, what I'm going to share with you, which was taught to me by a beautiful humanitarian and healer, very, very powerful, the say hello, which is the soul power. So I didn't create this, but I have used it in my life in so many aspects. And it works really, really well with partners and children and parents and everybody, including your animals. So her even just using this technique that I'm going to share with you, she says it is like now her go-to when there's something going on with her cat or when she needs to communicate something. Or just share love. And she is just really excited. She says, I use this technique and it works. It works for her. She's seen a difference. And she had a cat who was feral who decided to come and be her partner, her companion. And so it's really, really, powerful to even just take away this one tool and practice it at home. Hi, Brad, sending you lots and lots of love. I'm so sorry that your dog just passed. That is really, really challenging. And I send you lots and lots of love. And let me know if you would like to receive a message from your dog and what your dog's name is, and we can do that for you. Oh. I see. Okay. He was just playing around. All right. For those of you who have, hi, Melissa, sending love to you and your deer and your doggies and your beautiful kitty. Yes, I'm still holding her in my heart. For those of you who have lost an animal, it can be really, really healing to hear their message. So I don't want that opportunity to go to waste if anyone wants to hear from their beloved one. Okay. All right, so let's connect. Let's connect. Let's try it out. Let's see how it feels in your heart. And then I'm going to sing Love, Peace, Harmony, which just creates beautiful, positive information and messages from the source. The one we already carry in our heart expands and nourishes that field and really raises the vibration. And it will do it for your pet too, because we're going to invite them to sing along on the level of soul, the level of spirit, information, and message, and to raise their vibration. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Sunli. I kind of need their permission to do a live reading, your in-laws. But I do feel a lot of peace around that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let us connect. I'm going to put one hand on my heart. You're welcome to do so. And I would like you to just connect to whatever you connect to. Unsourced love, source light, and we'll say hello. Yeah, also connect to the love you have for your pet. It's so beautiful. So we're going to say, dear, and you can just say their name, or you can say, dear the soul, heart, mind, and body, or dear the soul, heart of. Don't get too caught in that. If it's too much to remember, just say, dear the soul of, and you say their name. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You can close your eyes and visualize them in light. And if they're with you, just connect with them. Please join us and follow along for this session so that you can receive the benefits and the blessings. And please also share your love and messages however you'd like to. And receive my love and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And whatever it is you want to say to your pet, they work overtime, they really work so hard for us in their unconditional love, and they're so happy to do so. So now I'm going to sing. So just close your eyes and receive this beautiful message and nourishment from the source. And just connect to your heart. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, la, lee. Lula, lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. How means perfect, get well, thank you. So check in with your heart, see if you're feeling and how you're feeling. I actually do feel a different feeling in my heart. I feel a little more peaceful. It's hard to explain. It's like a coolness. There was some kind of release. Yeah. And if you're with your pet, maybe let us know if they did anything. This is a go-to song for your pets for me. All the animals I work with, I recommend this song because I've seen what it's done for me and also for my animal. My beloved little doggy was really terrified of everything, and he's been listening to this song his whole life. He's been with me, and I got him when he was a couple months old. And he's listens to it. It's on pretty much all the time in my house. And people are always like, you have the most chilled out Chihuahua. And I'm like, yeah, because he's in these vibes all the time that make him feel secure and calm and nourished and balanced. And that's really, really important. You know, some people like to leave the TV on and different things, which can be great. But they are really tuned in to frequency and vibration. So they don't know if there's something, you know, overexciting or violent or whatever that comes on the TV, which can happen without you meaning to at all. You know, they can feel that energetically. And so we want to make sure we leave something on that's like calm and nice and peaceful. And this is a really good tool to have. Especially if you have a puppy, Steph. Play this song. Can you let me know what your puppy's name is? That's the only information I need, Steph, to do a reading, other than what you already gave me. Hi, Angie. Welcome. So glad you could join us today. Yay. Welcome, Yeliz. Welcome. You have a challenge with your cat, Atma. There's lots of animals with that name. I didn't realize. Scratches the wallpaper. Okay. All right. And let's see what I want everybody to see what Melissa says. She says, I sing love, peace, and harmony. Hi, Melissa. For most days to Sam. Sam's her deer. I feel better after singing along with that, with one hand on my heart, and one hand on my purring cat, Tonkalina. Hi, Tonkalina. Sending you lots of love. Love you. Thank you so much. All right, that's right. Chef is your dog. Have we done a reading with Chef before? Oh, interesting. Okay, that makes sense. Atma is Yelisa is saying Atma means Yuan Shen in Sanskrit, and Yuan Shen means like your original soul, your true soul, your true spirit. Yeah, from the source. Beautiful. All right. Very happy to see you. Welcome, Angie. Hello. Oh, when he was a little puppy. Oh, great. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's do some readings and see. I'm here to help y'all. Please feel free to share this video. I'm going to be doing readings today. And I also might do a healing demo here at the end. I think I'm going to do one for the people. So a person healing demo. So if you feel or experience pain in your body, or you're having emotional pain, stay with us today. You might start to feel a little better just being in this field of love. But I'm going to do a demo in a little bit. So stay tuned and I'll let you know when it's time to apply to be the demo. And we only ask that you give us your feedback and let us know how you're feeling. And, you just be honest. It is getting a little warm, so I'm going to take this off. I'm so excited. The weather has been so much cooler. I'm ready for some fall weather. All right, beautiful. So we're going to connect. We're going to connect to, so Steph is has an 18-month-old doggy, and he's not eating in his, what's going on with his behavior? Oh, yes, Melissa, you can have a message from Tonkalina for sure. I could feel her. Did you hear me in the beginning say I was holding her in my heart? I could feel her. Oh, great. All right, so let's just connect. So what I'm going to do is connect on that level we talked about, the level of heart and soul. And I'm going to do some readings, and we're going to hear what's going on with Chef about, I don't know what the behavior is, but we know that he's not eating because Stephanie shared that with us. So what I'm going to do is connect with using my spiritual channels, and I will be shown images sometimes. I will hear things or know things, and also sometimes they like to use my voice to share their message, which is all really special. So we'll let Chef share how he wants to share. Perfect. All right. So everybody can benefit from hearing this message, when their love and their light and their frequency and vibration comes through in the message. It's so beautiful, and it can really just bring a lot of love and joy. He whines a lot. Okay. He's whining and not listening. Oh, okay. Perfect. I mean, you know what I mean. Thanks for telling me that. Yes, that's a very puppy thing to do. But he's 18 months old. Okay, let's just see. So Steph, just connect to Chef, and I'm going to say, dear the soul of Chef, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please offer your message to Stephanie and all of us regarding your behavior, your eating. Thank you. How, dearest ones, this is Chef, the dog. I'm actually very delighted to speak to all of you, to share with you my love and some things that could be helpful to me. The first is I have soreness in my mouth on the right-hand side near the back. This is partially why I have not been eating the same. And I am also, because of this, feeling upset in my tummy. To help me, I need some attention. My mouth needs some attention. So you can go ahead and look on the right-hand side and see stuff if you see anything. It's like a gum thing, kind of like where it got scratched. So, the vet might even have some suggestions. I see that you might even be able to just put something on it on the inside to soothe it. It might be a little bit swollen and it's just causing some pain, but something in the right side of his mouth. And also look on both sides, because you never know which side it really is. Yeah, and you know what? To me, the mouth issue makes sense dealing with the stomach, because in the Chinese elements, the stomach and the mouth is connected to the earth element. They're both connected to the same element. And I'm wondering if he's salivating a lot too, because it's like he's trying to heal his mouth. Well, you're definitely learning patience and consistency. And he's really easily distracted. So when you're training him, it'd be good if you could run him first, really play with him and have him get some exercise out. And then practice the commands and different things. You'll have to bring him down, right? After he plays, give him a minute to settle. Then you switch modes. And part of it is you taking this assertive, take charge. And you do that when you play too, but very loving, but there's a shift. So there's a little bit shift in the presence, but still a loving and affirmative presence. Like you are the one in charge. I am getting that he would work better with one person trying to train him at first until he gets it down. Not saying someone else can't give him commands, but when you're doing the training, just one person giving him commands. You can trade off people, but he just needs one person working with him at a time. He just gets really overstimulated and distracted very easily. Yeah, also, I would play Love, Peace, Harmony for him. And I'm also getting he could receive a blessing for focus for his brain, to help him to focus, so to help him to learn. So the beautiful thing about these blessings, the Tao blessings, is they carry Tao intelligence, a source. Tao means source. So it's not the religious Tao, but the source Tao. And so it carries this source intelligence that can, really remove whatever could be blocking or keeping that from staying focused and being clear. And, the rhythm of the thinking is what I'm getting. He's kind of, more like this, which, puppies can be. So we could do that if you wanted to. I don't know if we've ever done a full session. I don't think we have. But even for something like that, you could just do a 30-minute session for something specific, since we know what it is. Just takes consistency, time, and patience. Yeah, I am getting the blessing would help. So you can always try that if you want to reach out to me. He loves you very much, and he's very grateful to you. Do you brush him? He would like to be brushed. That's very calming for him. And when he whines, there's something to snap him out of the whining, a word or command that you could use, like, okay, enough or something. But then really tune into your heart, like what he's trying to tell you when he's whining. It's mostly to get your attention. And it's also an opportunity for you to stay in that authoritative, not the right word, confidence. Not like, I don't know what you want, but just like, okay, well, we're not going to whine, or give him a job to do. Give him something. That's what I'm hearing, actually. He wants something to do, which may be difficult if he's not listening to the commands. But don't get cornered in the box of how it needs to look or what it needs to do. Maybe have him do something he's good at doing. Yeah. I hope that's helpful. How? Thank you, Chef. Good job. All right. Oh, he won't eat his food. So it's not his mouth, you don't think? So I'm not a vet, so I can't diagnose anything. I'm feeling like I'm getting the message it's like making his stomach hard. I'm sure you've changed all kinds of food. I wonder if you could give him some pumpkin with it or something else that could help his tummy. That's what I was seeing. And if we want to go deeper, we could take the opportunity to do that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. We'll just do little mini readings. Sorry, there was so much going on there with beloved Chef. We're happy to help you. All right. Thank you, Chef. So for more details, you can always reach out to me. You can always book a session with me. I do 30-minute and 1-hour sessions. If we don't have it, if you're not just working on one specific thing, and there's more than one thing, or we're not sure and we need to do a full consultation, an hour is the best. Yeah. Okay. All right, Elise. Has anyone I wonder if anyone on here has done a session. Share your feedback if you want, just if it was helpful for you or what you learned, how you felt. Okay. All right, Elise. Atma, the cat scratching the wallpaper. How, dearest one, this is Atma, your cat. I believe in you and all of the abilities and gifts you have to share with the world. It is very important for you to truly commit in your heart to offering a specific service every day. The wallpaper is something that I like to play with. It is enjoyable for me to scratch at it. So I'm going to take a moment and do some communication and let Atma know that we do not want her to scratch on the wallpaper. What would you like her to scratch on, Elise? So you just do it. You say, "Dear the soul of Atma," like we did in the beginning, "I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please come for this communication with me. Thank you. Dearest one, I love you. It does not create harmony for you to scratch on the wallpaper. It causes distress, and it's not something I would like you to do. Instead, please so tell her what else you want her to scratch. She keeps showing me, does she have a scratching pole? That's what she keeps showing me. And maybe you could spray it with some catnip or something to actually attract her to something else. They also have stuff you could spray that they don't like the taste of that could keep her from scratching it. I'm getting even like apple cider vinegar. She might not like to be near it. It's like switching the modes to telling her what you want her to scratch on. I'm so sorry to create disturbances. I'm trying to get your attention. Also to let you know that there is something I need your help with. I would like to practice more with you to do the chanting and the forgiveness. This would really help me and make my heart very happy. Thank you. Oh, okay. I did get a message, Elise, about a past lifetime of you and your cat. If you want to know, just let me know. I can share it. I know we weren't necessarily doing a Akashic record reading, but that I saw it. Hi, Jared! Yay! So good to see you. Oh, yes, we'll do a message from Augie for sure. And the other thing, Elise, I don't know if you're a Dow Hands practitioner, but what I was also seeing is that Atma would like a treasure for her heart. So as a Tao practitioner, we have so many accesses. There's so many layers to the Tao healing. And some of the higher level healers have access to these things, which we call Tao light treasures. And we've explained it in a few other episodes. I can always give you more information. But basically what they are is a permanent field from the source of love and light and frequency and vibration to heal and transform a certain condition, organ, aspect, behavior, and it carries the positive messages and information for that specifically to clear and release, right, the negative information. So, and messages that could have been created in this life and past lives, if that's what you drive with. Yeah, there's a little disturbance in her heart, which, who does not have that? Everybody does. It's okay. She's okay, but she wants your help because she knows you can help her. So, and anyone whose animal has received a treasure, I know we have, I saw Melissa, her doggy. I do a practice, a complimentary treasure practice. It is at, I think, 11 a.m. on Thursday in Australia, in Sydney time, AEST. It's actually Wednesday for us in the Northern Hemisphere. So it's at 6 p.m. Mountain time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, and 2 p.m. Hawaii time. And that's a complimentary session for any animal who's already received a treasure. You can join and we help them to practice with it. And this helps accelerate the abilities of the treasure. And you can look on my wall. It's on there. Go on my Facebook wall and the link's on there, and you can join us tonight if you want. It's every Wednesday or Thursday if you're in Australia or New Zealand. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, yes, I am. All right. Oh, yes, Karen, you can join tonight. Karen has this beautiful, beautiful possum. Her kitty received a treasure, and she's doing amazing since her healing a few months ago. Last week, I spoke with her. I spoke with Possum, about the aggressive behavior with our other older female, and I've not seen her go after her once. So that's all I did was do the soul communication. Yep. So sometimes even just receiving that could help. So, Steph, you have to let us know if you see any shift in Chef's behavior. Yeah. Oh, and they spend more time together in the bed upstairs. That's wonderful. And upstairs in the hallway where they hang out in the morning. Oh, that's beautiful. And she says, my cat Possum had the light treasure healing, and it's been transformational. No kidding. Possum has really, and Karen joined the practice sessions too that we do that I was just talking about. It's amazing the transformation that Possum went through. She started eating again, like all the stuff. These treasures are amazing. I've gotten several for myself. I have a lot of them. My dog has them every time I get a message that he needs one. He needs one. So the healing is in layers. Sometimes a blessing through me would work. Sometimes they need several blessings. Sometimes it's the communication and the blessing and the forgiveness, which we've talked about. Join me every Friday. We're doing forgiveness practice to help our animals to self-clear, right? And even if they're transitioned, you can still do it with them. And I'll teach you how. And then sometimes they need the treasures and so on and so on. Yeah. Okay. And so Elise says, that makes sense. I had the same message and feeling. Yeah. Okay, great. You already knew. Perfect. All right. Perfect. Okay, beautiful. So Melissa, we're going to give you a message from Tonkalina, and then we'll give Jared a message from Augie. And then I'd like to do a blessing demo for someone. And I'll use one of my treasures. So you can feel the power of the treasure. Yeah, and everyone will feel it, but we'll focus on one person. So if you have physical pain in your body or emotional pain, start to think about if you would like to be a demo and kind of feel into where your pain is at in this moment. On a scale of 1 being very little pain to 10 being the most pain, what number do you have? And just think about that for a minute. And I'll let you know when it's time to apply. We'll do these readings first. And then we're going to do a demo. So stay tuned. All right. So we're going to hear from Tonkalina, the cat in Australia. Oh, Jared's down. Okay, perfect. Great. Love it. All right. And then we're going to hear a message from Augie, and then we're going to do a demo. Okay. So Tonkalina, I just love her name. All right, Melissa, let's see what Tonkalina has to say. Oh, she's showing me this like super soft, plushy blanket. I can't tell if it's like white or pink or peach, but it's just this like really soft. I have shivers actually all over my body because it just feels so cozy, and it might even be a piece of clothing or something. And I'm also being shown a pair of slippers. And a really beautiful rug too. These are just things she's showing me that she loves and connects, and she's just connecting us together with you. Yeah. She says she loves her home. You've created such a beautiful, safe, loving space for her in your home. And it's like there's an area of the house that she really loves. And this is like the heart of the home for her. Dearest one, I love you with all of my heart. You are filled with such love and healing energy and abilities. It's so powerful just to be around you. Makes me happier. I have been going through a little bit of an adjustment in the space in my body. The organs are shifting, and my weight may be changing. But I'm happy, and my pain is nothing to a little. So I'm seeing most of the time she's not in any discomfort. Sometimes it's like a 3, which is just it's just uncomfortable, really. It's not like pain. So I don't know if you're wondering about that. She's showing me the number 16. I'm wondering how old she is. I don't remember. Melissa. And then she's showing me the number 4. And she says, I love you very much. And I'm wondering if you feed her off a gold plate, because she was just showing me a gold plate. That could be a metaphor, but oh, she loves your cuddles, of course. Oh, she turns 16 next month. Okay. Yeah. That's what she's showing me. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Tongalina! Oh, maybe you would want to consider getting her a treasure for her birthday, I just heard. And also, I'd be happy to give her a blessing. Oh, so beautiful. Also, Melissa, and all of you are welcome to consider this. I just got a message to share this. I do a monthly blessing membership where I actually give the animal that registers a blessing every single day. I send a blessing remotely in my meditation in the morning. It's usually in the morning. And no gold plate. Oh. Maybe she feels like it's a gold plate. Rachel says it wouldn't surprise me if she did. I know. It would not surprise me. Melissa treats her animals just like kings, queens, right? Yeah, I know you have such care for your animals and your friends and all the people around you. I know you make them feel so special. So that wouldn't surprise me either. But you can sign them up for this membership. You can either do it for 1 month as a nice birthday gift for Tonkalina, I was hearing, or you could do it, sign up where it's automated and then the honor fee is a little bit lower. But you can look on my website if that's something you're interested. I've been getting so many testimonials from people who have kind of continuously been signing their animals up. Even blood work is shifting, and there's like nothing else they did. But this woman, her cat, didn't have good tests on her kidneys. The numbers weren't right, and she signed her up, and we've been doing it a few months, and she just took her in, and like it's shifted and she's fine now. And she said, I haven't done anything else except for sign her up for the blessings. So it's pretty cool. That's just a service for anyone who's interested, and those are for animals who are still here on earth with us. Yeah. Okay. All right. Jared, We're going to give you a message from Augie. Oh, yeah, Augmentin. I've met Augie several times. He's in the family. So I'm being shown the number 20. Dearest one, and he just wants you to feel his love, actually. So just feel that, Jared. Just close your eyes. Everybody can feel it. Thank you for a beautiful life with you. There has not been one moment that has gone by that I did not feel loved fully and completely. You are like a brother to me. And I know that it has not always been easy for you to know what to do with me. But you have poured your love into it, even in moments of great frustration. Thank you for your brotherhood and love. Wow. Wow. Can everybody feel that? I could feel it. It's okay if you couldn't feel it, but I could. Wondering if Jared could too. So powerful. He's 20. Okay. I knew he was older. Obviously, I know Augie, but I couldn't remember how old. Okay, he is 20. Yeah, Melissa says that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. I almost have tears in my eyes, actually. Powerful. Yeah. Yeah. Jared, he would like some blessings. And we can talk about that privately, what that would look like or could look like. When animals get older, this is a really good time to do a consultation to see what they need, what could help them. Of course, I'm not a vet, but I'm a Tao healing practitioner, and so this is what I do. We can really make him more comfortable and see what he needs for his health, the different types of blessings, and what could help him. So, really, if we did a reading a little more in depth and connected privately, that would be really good. There are some different things that he needs support in, and we would just want to see what the best way to do that is. He does want some blessings. What the blessings would do is actually just fill him with the source love and light and positive information. So what happens is when that source information comes in from that source field, whether it's through the Tao blessings, Tao hands blessings that I offer advanced Tao hands blessings as well. I also do work with the Tao calligraphy. And if that's new to you and you don't know what it is, it's okay. We'll get there at some point. and keep joining the Pet Healing Show. We'll talk about it. The treasures, which we briefly talked about today. And there's other levels. There's different levels of what they need and what they can receive. But what they all do is they all raise a vibrational field of that organ or system or condition or emotion. And what happens when you raise the vibrational field is that the negative information could be in the form of inflammation, pain, sickness, aggression, anxiety, whatever then the negative information is, starts to transform and leave. It raises the vibrational field so that this negative information can shift and transform, and be cleared. So that's basically how it works. So on whatever level he needs for whatever it is. And there's different techniques. Forgiveness practice is a really good one. And anyone who does a session with me, I record a personalized practice with you that you can be doing with them every day to support them. There's so many steps that you can do that can create huge shifts for them, even when they're on their way to transitioning. What I would love in my heart, which I know everybody would love, is for animals to be able to transition peacefully in no pain. And this is one of my goals in my life, and we're getting there. The more people know that this is actually an option and is available, they can make that choice if that's what they want to try and do. So, I had someone send me a message today that said, her dog, who was her childhood dog, and so living with her parents, the dog is still living with her parents, and she's moved out. They thought she was on her way out. The dog. They thought she was, getting close to transitioning. So the daughter signed her up for a month of blessings, and things shifted for her. She has more energy. Her coat got darker and softer. It was just profound. I actually just posted it on my wall because I was like, wow, I need to share this. This is so cool. I'm just the facilitator, and I'm happy and honored to do that. But it's amazing what this source Tao information, messages, and blessings can do. And that was just 1 month of blessings. So it's really, really beautiful. Of course, our animals, most of them transition before us, and they don't live 50 years right now. So I keep telling my Chihuahua he's going to live to be like 36 years old, but you never know. But in reality, right, they have shorter lifespans. So we want to make sure they're comfortable. We want them, really for them to naturally be able to transition is really great. And it's great for a lot of different reasons. And I don't have any judgment or attachment to how any animal transitions, except for just what I've learned spiritually. And also, I just know from all the people I've talked to that if they're the one making the decision, it's so much easier for us once they've gone, because we don't have to question whether we've made the right choice or not. So that is one other thing too. And you always just go with, what you feel in your heart as well. And we can talk about that at a different show too. Okay, so now that we've heard from some of our animal friends, I want to check in with our humans and see if anyone's experiencing pain. This is what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. Wait. Okay. Okay, I'm going to write down a number on my little piece of paper. Here, I'll write it down. Okay, I wrote it down. I'll show it to you So, if you would like to receive a blessing and be a demo, please pick a number between 1 and, how many people do we have? 8. Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 20. And then tell us the number between 1 and 20, which the closest one to the number I wrote down wins. Pick a number between 1 and 20, and then tell us what you would like to receive the blessing for. And my suggestion would be, if you have something that's measurable, like physical or emotional pain, that is a good one to choose. Choose that. Okay. So let's see what Melissa says while you're all putting in your numbers. Melissa says, the blessing that Catherine and I worked on earlier this year for my beautiful dog, Diesel. Oh, sending lots of love to Diesel. Worked wonders on his arthritis. He just turned 16. He's walking at a great pace. Wow. And you walk him 50 minutes at a time. That's amazing. If I remember correctly, when we connected, Melissa, correct me if I'm wrong. I hope you don't mind me sharing this. But when we connected, he was having trouble walking. Like he wasn't going to be able to have a visit with you because he wasn't going to be able to leave where he was because he wasn't walking well. And so to have that shift is amazing. Yeah. Oh, sending you lots of love. Elise has pain every day in the legs. Okay, well, no matter who gets picked, you get the splash. And all of these blessings can be offered also. So Jared, share with us, if you don't mind. If you're the demo, you get to share what's going on. Not in depth, but do you want, if you want to share what emotion it is, that would be helpful too. And what your pain level is. Splash. Yeah. Hi, Rachel. Yes, his right leg wasn't working. Yeah, so his right leg wasn't working. Now he's walking for 50 minutes, 50 minutes a day. Or 50 minutes at a time, maybe not every day. Let's see. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Go, Diesel. Beautiful. The coolest thing too is, when you go to a vet, vets do an amazing job, and I would, but it can get expensive, and there's a reason because of the nature of it. And I'm not saying they shouldn't charge that much because I think it's worth it. But it's amazing. These blessings can actually help. And they're really the honor fee is, in my opinion, very low. I've had things happen with my dog where I'm like so glad I had access to the blessings, because if I would have went to the vet, they might not have been able to actually know what it was, and it would have cost a lot more. I'm not saying don't take your animals to the vet. Always take your animals to the vet. But anyway, okay. Emotion moving forward and stepping into my strength. Oh, that's a good request, Rachel. Okay. All right. I feel like something isn't being addressed. Yeah. So I'm also going to start, for all you humans who are going in animals, also, you're all welcome to join. I'm going to start separate from my business, just a service. I'm going to start doing a love, peace, harmony session for balancing emotions, and it's going to be very amazing and powerful. So stay tuned for that. You're all welcome to join. Yeah, it's really helped me. Before I was introduced to Tao healing, and Jared can attest to this because he's known me. I emotionally was really having a hard time. I was just like up and down and very emotional. I didn't have a thyroid, so I was going through that. And now it's like a totally different experience in my life. So amazing. I'm so grateful. And it's just using all the tools we've talked about today. All right. Oh. Oh, goosebumps. Okay. Goosebumps. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So did everybody put their number in? Melissa, you're not going to put in a number? All right. Jared got 14, Rachel 4, Elise 12. All right. Is that it? Anybody else? Last call, put your number in. I love how the animals tell me how old they are. I think it's so sweet. Whenever I first meet an animal, I only do readings when I have permission, right? But when I'm walking, or the animals are just talking to me all the time. So usually what they tell me is how old they are. And then I'll say, oh, how old's your dog? And then the person will say the number that they told me. I was like, I got you, buddy. I hear you. All right. Oh, suddenly. Okay, great. Suddenly. All right. Do, 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 do. So the number is 15. Yay. So I think that's Jared. It's because Elise had 12. And Elise, please forgive me if I'm not saying your name right. I just realized I might not be saying that right. And Jared had 14. So I think it's Jared. If anyone else sees that it's not, let me know. But Jared, congratulations. You get to be the demo. So I'm actually, let me just check and see what kind of blessing to give you. So I was going to give a blessing with the treasure, but I'm actually getting to offer you a different blessing. And this will be with my advanced Tao healing hands. And it's going to be for your heart. And the heart is, oh yeah, Rachel said, good, I felt he needed it most. Oh, yay, everybody say, good job, Jared. Jared, I don't know if you've ever joined me live before. You picked the right time. You must have needed it. So keep listening to whatever brought you here. So the heart in Chinese elements is also connected to the emotional aspect of anxiety and depression, which I think you mentioned at least one of those. And frustration could also guilt could also be connected to the heart emotionally. And it is connected to your small intestine, your blood vessels, all of your blood stuff. And the fire element, which is also summer, which we're kind of coming out of. Yeah. So I think that's a good one for you because that will help you emotionally. So it will be for the heart to heal and transform messages related to the heart, messages related to anxiety and depression. Also, overexcitement is also related to the heart. So that's not always positive, but just being overexcited about something, which could be also related to frustration, right? Yay. Okay, good. All right, Jared, are you with us? So this is really easy. All you have to do is close your eyes and relax. And know that you're very, very loved. And everybody here is supporting you and cheering on. And everybody's so happy that you got picked, including me. So close your eyes and just relax. Take some breaths. Visualize just like, the beautiful soft sunlight coming in. And just, gently open your heart to receive. And just know that whatever you experience during this blessing, it could be a release. You could experience some discomfort, and I'm just getting guided to tell you that. Don't get scared or worried. It's okay. It's just sometimes what happens when we're releasing. Okay? And everyone's going to get the splash also. So everybody make a request if you want. The blessing will go to Jared, but everybody, the field opens up and comes out. So everybody will get to benefit one way or another, however they need to. Okay? And I'm also getting to offer a blessing to Augie, which is Jared's 20-year-old kitty we met earlier, for his liver. Okay. Hi, Zahir. We're just finishing up. We're doing blessings, so you can receive the splash and join us again on Friday. Every Wednesday and Friday I go live, or you can connect with me personally if you want a more private reading. Okay. So everybody, close your eyes and relax. Blessing for Jared. And Jared, just make a note of what your emotional pain is right now. What number? And blessing for Augie, his kitty cat. Blessing starts. Silent blessing. And I'm going to sing a little bit. Universal love, universal light, universal love, universal light. Universal love, universal light, universal love, universal light. Blessing continues silently. So much light radiating into Jared's heart, into Augie's liver and his tendons. His eyes as well. And Jared, what I see for you, it's almost like these layers of, it's like cloaks, just these layers kind of being taken off. Just being peeled back really beautifully, really softly. So don't hold on to them. It's okay. You are safe, guided, and protected. And in this moment, the Tao Source love and light is blessing your heart, bringing in the messages, truth, the highest truth about you and your heart and your love and your ability to be loved and love, your self-worth. Releasing messages related to anxiety, missing out, not doing enough, which create a lot of confusion. And I just feel a squeeze. Yeah, so there's stuff being released. How means perfect. Thank you. Oh, you're very loved and very blessed, Jared. Hi, Maureen. Thank you. Please share your experience with us. When you have a moment, take your time. Maybe move your body a little bit, connect and see if that number that you came up with in the beginning from 1 to 10 has shifted at all for you. And sometimes it takes time and sometimes you can feel relief instantly. Yeah, whatever is perfect. Hi, Maureen. Thank you so much. I actually meant to reach out to you today. So Maureen has Phoebe Cat, and I know Phoebe Cat has tons of treasures. And we're doing a treasure practice every day. I can't remember what time zone you're in, Maureen. I'm sorry, not every day. Every week. Maybe we should do it every day. Well, let's start with every week. On Wednesday tonight, in 35 minutes, we're going to do it. And I posted the Zoom link on my Facebook profile page. So if you want to join us and practice with Phoebe's treasures, you can do that. We'll have lots of animals joining us today. So thank you so much, Jared. Make sure you let us know how you're feeling. I know there's a little bit of a delay. So let us know. Oh, Jared just says, wow. Lifted. Okay, great. You feel uplifted? Beautiful. Well, please don't be afraid to reach out to me, anyone, for your animals. And I also work with people. And what I've learned is the healing of the animal and the human is not separate. They happen simultaneously. When one heals, the other heals. So this healing that Jared is receiving is also helping his kitty, and the healing that his kitty is getting, his 20-year-old kitty, is also helping him. Oh, grandmother's touched my back. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining. I'm so grateful to connect to each of you always. Please continue to join. You saw capsules. Jared says, sorry, I have to share this. He says he saw capsules of pain leaving. Beautiful. I also saw this for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with hurting memories. Yeah, so, our heart center, our heart, we can have our soul memories and different things in there. And what can happen is when we release and let go of that, and the source love helps us do that. I mean, this is the power of this healing. The source love comes in, and it can really transform it and release it so that we don't have to be carrying it around anymore, so that our love and light can shine through, and we don't have as many blockages keeping us from sharing our heart and being the magnificent beings that we all are in this world. I know Jared personally, he's amazing. Yeah, he's absolutely magnificent. Yeah. So here it should be in the my email. You can message me if you're on Facebook, and also my email should be in the intro. I don't know if it'll let me type it. I can't post messages while I'm on this. You can go to Facebook and do it. So Maureen, the link is on my page. Somewhere. I posted a lot today. Let's see. Let me copy it for you. And I can't post it there, but I can send it to you. All righty. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jared, for sharing. And thank you for opening your heart and being vulnerable and receiving that blessing, and for sharing your experience. I'm very, very grateful. And okay, thank you, Senli. And for anyone who wants support, love, I offer lots of free services, different meditations for your pets and for you. And also, if you feel like I do different programs. I work with people privately. I do consultations with pets. There's many, 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 many resources and ways that I can support you, and I'm happy to do whatever works for you. You can also check out my YouTube channel. I have lots of different soul song blessings for your beloved pets and different meditation practices and all kinds of things. Okay, so Maureen, I sent you a Facebook Messenger message with the link. Hopefully you got it. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, animals. You did an amazing job. Please join me on Friday. I will be back with more love and light on the Pet Healing Show so that we can be happier and healthier. If you would like to be a live demo on my show, if you would like to be a guest on the show, or if you have something you would like to learn more about, an issue, a behavior, anything that you want me to focus on, please feel free to send me a message and let me know. You can send me in Messenger. You can send me an email at soullightpet@gmail.com, soullightpetservices@gmail.com, and let me know. Hi, Amy. I know it's the sun coming in my window. Yes, Elise, you can join without treasures if you want to. It's for the animals to turn on their treasures and bless each other. So if you want to help them to do that, yeah, you could join. Oh, thank you, Karen. All right. Love you, everyone. If you're going to join for the treasure practice, I'll see you in 30 minutes. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.